Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the 6 best motorcycle helmets. A motorcycle helmet is the single most important piece of gear that you will buy for yourself and your loved ones. You will ride many miles and you will smile many smiles on your motorcycle. Your boasts will be amplified even further if they are done in a helmet that fits your budget, fits your needs, and most importantly, fits your head. That's where our list of top motorcycle helmets of the year comes in. For more information on the mentioned products and the actual prices, check the links in the description below. Okay, let's get started. SEDICI STRADA 2. The STRADA 2 features a ground-up redesign over its predecessor, and it starts with a fiberglass shell that has been reinforced by Kevlar at the top. This combination allows for an impressive balance between the desire to reduce weight and the absolute imperative of providing top-tier protection and durability. At 3 pounds 5 ounces and featuring options with either DOT ECE or DOT SME safety certifications. More on that in a minute. The SEDICI STRADA 2 allows riders to choose a preference in a way that other $20 motorcycle helmet cannot. But the value of the STRADA 2 goes far beyond shell materials alone. The STRADA 2 focuses on rider comfort with an intermediate oval internal head shape that also utilizes removable 5mm pads for additional fitment customization. Riders will also get a pin-lock ready face shield and the option to choose between a version that offers a helmet drop-down sun visor or the one without the visor. Overall, the STRADA 2 provides a ton of value for under $200. Considering what you get for a price point below the $200 mark, there is little to call out to the STRADA 2. That being said, as the brand continues to innovate in the years to come, we'd like to see them incorporate the sign vent into the face and more defined denims on the face shield mechanism. Icon Airflite helmet. Icon makes the Airflite in a wide range of colors and graphics, and also provides a vast assortment of parts that can be exchanged across helmets as a build-your-own style. For example, a graphics spoiler and machine side pods can be attached to a solid color for a bit of visual vibrancy. Now, everyone who has experience with Icon side pods will likely know that they traditionally have not come frustration-free. For the Airflite, we're happy to see that Icon has improved that aspect in an attempt to workingly the process. Best of all, Icon gives rides every shield color from light smoke to rainbow chameleon. This helmet isn't for the blush of the stylistically timid, it's a statement and not a subtle one. Glitz and good sales are not enough to put a helmet on this list. However, the Airflite delivers the features needed to be one of the best motorcycle helmets of 2020. For a helmet that comes in the 150 to 150 range, depending on graphics, riders get an injection molded polycarbonate shell, robust venting, and removable hydro-dry moisture wicking liner, and an all-world safety rating that meets or exceeds the specs for DOT, ECA, CAI, and CG standards. The design of the helmet pulls from the racing DNA of the Icon Airframe Pro, yet packages it with features such as a drop-down internal sun visor and a slightly less aggressive profile that makes it better equipped for everyday usage across the spectrum of riding positions. It's also important to note that the Airflite, like most of the Icon lineup, has a long oval head shape and will not work well for riders whose heads are more neutral. At 3 pounds 12 ounces, the Airflite is right on the cusp of what we would consider a heavy helmet. For everyday riders, the added weight will hardly be noticed, but on long-range trips you may start feeling extra ounces. Another area for improvement that we noted was the streamlined neck roll. While the helmet does have internal out for Bluetooth speakers and a flat area that is built for a sticky mount communication unit, the way in which they cleaned up the line at neck roll to helmet connection point means that riders will not be able to use a clamp mount Bluetooth system. While that will be no big deal to some, you can use a slicky mount system with no issues. It's definitely something you should know. Shark Evo One 2. Innovation takes vision and the ability to bring the idea to life in the real world in a way that others have yet to discover. That was the original Shark Evo line brought to modular motorcycle helmet, and it's the legacy that the Shark Evo One 2 continues to build upon the latest addition, the Evo line. The Shark Evo series of helmets offers riders the unique capability of a modular motorcycle helmet that can also be worn in the open face position. Alright, so you might be thinking, all modular helmets allow riders to wear them in the open face position. That's the point, and yes, you're correct. The K to the Evo series is that they provide the ability to wear the helmet in the open position while riding. The Evo One 2 helmet is able to do this because, unlike just about every other model on the market, the innovative thinkers over at Shark came up with a system that allows the helmet chin bar to flip all the way to the back rather than stop at the vertical position, and thus catch a ton of wind and be not as bad idea while riding a motorcycle. Where the Evo One 2 tops its predecessors in the same line as in its streamlined shell and reduced wide. A medium comes in a 3 pounds 12 ounces modular helmet, tend to be heavier due to the mechanism needed to allow the chin bar to rotate. It's the price to be paid for the functionality. In addition to the wide savings over the modulars, the Evo One 2 comes with a notably improved mechanism for activating the internal drop-down visor, reduces wind nose, offers a pinlock-ready face shield. With pinlock insert included, an ultra-push bamboo liner has been specifically designed to work well with eyeglass with the Bose DOT and ECE certified. All in all, a pretty impressive lead. Modular helmets are a favorite of touring riders around the world, and so are Bluetooth communicators. One of the areas of the Evo One 2 that could use some improvements in the size of the speaker pockets, while they work well for the many units. If your preferred sneakers are on the larger side, you will likely need to adjust the arrangement. Sticking with the interior, we noticed that the wingtip channel did not extend all the way to the back of the helmet. This would provide better circulation of air when the helmet is in the closed position. However, as we mentioned above, if it ever gets stuffy, a quick flip of the chin bar to the open position would instantly provide more airflow than any full-face helmet on the market, so this is an easy issue to remedy. AGV K6 helmet. If you're going to be the best, you need to beat the best, and that's exactly what the AGV K6 helmet has done for 2020, providing a revolutionary, forward-thinking approach to street motorcycle helmets, and a bit of a departure from the ultra-aggressive designs that AGV has become known for. The K6 is unquestionably one of the most exciting helmets that we have seen in the past half decade, and if you're looking for a solid non-graphic, you will get it all for under the $500 price point. With the carbon aramid shelf construction that comes in 4 shell sizes and the most refined face shields mechanism that we've ever seen, the AGV K6 is a streamlined helmet and is currently available on the market. The low profile and ultra-light weight mean that riders will be more comfortable for longer due to reduced neck strain and wind resistance. For some contexts, if you rock a lid that comes with the medium small shell size, you will be getting a helmet that weighs all of 2 pounds, 14 ounces, and is still DOT ECE approved, and in and of itself is flat out bonkers. The low wide is backed up by competitive features on the AGV K6, including an eyeglass-friendly fit, 2 dry internal moisture wicking system, pinlock-ready face shield, lens included, solid buttons and face shield positioning, and astoundingly good shield-to-helmet gas, seal and keeps wind nose to an absolute minimum while riding. For all the great features and innovations of the AGV K6, the piece that could most use improvement is the venting. The problem is not the number of intakes, but the volume that they are able to suck up and move through the interior of the helmet. Vents on the K6 are slightly smaller than we'd like to see, and it can be hard to manage the 5 different ports while riding. Fly Racing Dirt Formula. Gear that blazes new trails always catches an eye of your expert, especially if the gear is built for blazing through actual trails. With the new Dirt Formula helmet from Fly Racing, it's precisely what riders will get. While the price point is that lead, it's a big jump up from many other helmets the brand has traditionally offered. This helmet also sets new standards with the innovation it brings to the table. In reviewing the Dirt Formula helmet, the first thing that stood out was the wide saving that came from the full 12K carbon fiber outer shell. The context in a medium, the helmet came in at an impressive 2 pounds, 13 ounces, while still meeting or exceeding DOT and ECA standards. At the same time, underneath the shell, Fly Racing has made use of impact energy cells featuring their proprietary ion technology that have been especially crafted to better absorb forces of low-speed linear and rotational impacts, thus reducing the amount of energy that is transmitted to the brain. Additional advancements to the liner itself have resulted in the development of 6 critical zones that provide a progressive response to both slow and high-speed impacts. All of that, along with superb venting, creating design of the peak system, with a replacement included and a variety of other features, are why we feel the Fly Racing Dirt Formula helmet is leading the pack for off-road riding in 2020. It's expensive, that is going to stand out for those familiar with Fly Racing helmets. While it shouldn't deter anyone from purchasing the lead, because the features more than justify the price tag, it's sometimes that will take something getting used to for fans of the broad. That being said, in this price point, even small nitpicks are absolutely warranted. While it may not seem like a big deal to many, for all of the intricate details this helmet features, the cheek pads leave something to be desired. They are pretty basic and not quite inject in their functionality. Bell Ray Starflex DLX. Anyway you got it, 7305 is an expensive piece for motorcycle gear. At the price point, excellence is expected and ultra-high performance is simply table stakes. When operating in the rarefied air of the world's most premium brands, it takes a lot to stand out from the crowd, especially providing a dramatic upgrade in features without changing the price, in one way to make it happen, and that is exactly what the Bell Ray Starflex DLX has done for 2020. The Bellstar name has a long history, and with the Flex DLX Bell has upped their game by making use of a strategically recrafted outer shell that varies the thickness and updates the material itself. With a 3K carbon composition, this obsession with continual improvement along with the tailored fit that comes from 5 shell sizes and 6 EPS liners has led to a 5-ounce weight reduction in a medium-sized helmet over its predecessors. Additionally, the folks at Bell have taken special care to improve the actual fitment by further pronouncing the intermediate oval shape. With the helmet this advanced, a more thorough discussion of the liner itself is necessary. As noticed in the name, the Flex Technology Bell used here is one of the fundamental differences that sets this helmet apart from all others, even those in the top stratosphere of premium race helmets. With the Flex Tech, the Bellstar employs an outer layer tailored for high-speed forces, a mid-layer for medium-level impacts, and an inner layer that is extra absorbent for low-speed impacts. Working together, the combination of these 3 layers stacked on top of each other also reduces the amount of rotational forces that is transferred to the head in the event of a crash. When factoring all of that in with the ultra premium fin and finish, the inclusion of a protein face shield, and the fact that the helmet comes in at the same price as its predecessor, it made for an easy selection as our best racing motorcycle helmet of 2020. Bell Ray Star DLX helmet, the protein shield alone is a crazy good value. However, it's also not a pinlock shield. If we had our doubters, it would be by the end that is a minor price to pay for the functionality of a shield that you never have to swap out for very slight conditions. Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. If you like the video and it helped you out in any way, please give this video a like and hit the subscribe button. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you later!